haven't got any multi stacks yet, and I've been doing a lot of fighting. not gonna lie on that. You tired, boo boo?
Yeah.
Must have a bad day then.
Not that bad. No one should. Yeah, no one should be with you. Yeah, that's crazy like that. That was crazy, dude. I can't even believe that happened. That was insane. Like, you guys are literally the only people I haven't even told my family about that. Like, I'm waiting until my brother's pretty faded and want to tell him, and him go, what?
It appears our efforts have displeased
I'd be like, what
kaalgrontiid.
would you do if someone came into your store and said they needed a box for this? What would you say? And it was in Spanish and they were translating it. What would your reaction be? Be like, and be like, and I should
I'll say, get the fuck out of my store. We don't
I
sell
would
that.
like,
We will not. I will not.
I just want to know if he
Revive.
would start laughing, if he'd start laughing the way that I started laughing, or if he would like, if he was like, no, God no, we can't do that. It's against the law. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You know? I don't know how he would react.
I'll
just so
laugh
funny,
first,
dude.
a maniacal laugh, and then I'll say with a straight face, out of my store.
But it's like someone said though, you know, that was in the chat last night. I don't know if that was UK Cat or someone else, but it was like, we don't know if it was just that, the amount of what it is, and maybe it's a kilo of like, you know, oil or vinegar or something, or I don't know, coffee beans. Maybe they have a coffee bean plantation. We don't know. Yeah.
Or did they say it with a straight face or with a laugh?
Oh, dude, they had the straightest face I've ever seen.
Oh god, that's worse.
I was like, I'm sorry.
That's a red flag right there.
I'm sorry, bro. They never came back, so that's cool. I guess they got their kilo across the border.
Yeah, I am definitely got to say warning labeled on this video. But it's all good.
You're making a video? You making a video right now? You didn't tell us. You didn't
It's all good.
Dungeon or trial or something crazy.
It's with dragon fight. So right now I'm going after the green dragon.
We didn't say anything bad. We're just talking about measurements.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. But language does fly.
That's true though. I know.
Poor baby.
They're everywhere. This black dragon's job.
Damn!
Kit Kat. We're all kidding.
Hopefully.
You're kidding, he's kidding, we're all kidding.
These ruins. Could they be part of the complex you explored with Barn?
If Tarn still lives, he could have taken refuge inside.
We'll find him, Queen Chimera.
Alright, daily
I've
return.
seen Thorn survive worse things on a floating island.
Remember, you're a square. You don't like when I pocket.
The focal point should be just up ahead. Unshackle your mind, Tuck.
Hey, Saber. Do you smell something?
No. Is that what the rock is cooking?
I smell weed. Who's smoking my dragon weed?
Interfere with my ascension.
Kit Kat. This is kidding.
How
Go.
dare you? How dare you?
She said with some purple flavor. You got the THCs in there, the tetrahydrocarbonites.
Get ready.
Oh,
How
really?
dare you stealing my weed?
Dang.
By the moons, is that Tarn?
Nice. Yeah, I'm in Arizona, so it's legal. We're able to just go to dispensaries now.
To safely absorb. If kaalgrontiid, I ran, dodged falling brick. I did what any of course he did.
Oh, that's cool. Tastes like gas.
Are you up to this, old man?
Don't concern yourself with me. Just remember,
There you go,
kaalgrontiid is
dude.
perched
Get a little
atop
silly. I'll
gigantic
smoke with
shard
you.
of aeon stone that pulses
I got a load
with
of bowl,
enough
though.
power to destroy the continent.
Sometimes if you hold the
Concentrate
button down
on
for a
task
second, or
at
if you
hand.
push the button twice, is it just a regular pull, or is there a button? If you push the button twice, it'll do its self-burn thing, and if you just like pull on it at the same time that it's doing that, it'll burn out what's like clogged in there.
Wait,
That's how you usually
huh?
work the vapes.
Huh?
You push the button on it twice.
Before we enter.
3 times will change the color if you want to make it. Red is the lower burning setting. Blue is like. I'm a stoner, bro. I'm super intuitive. I've had so many vapes. You don't even
Yeah,
know.
boy,
Like,
get
so
the
like I got
fucking
you.
dragon.
So, yeah. So options, yeah. So the red one is the lower burning setting. You're gonna want it on lower burning because you'll get more smoke. But if you burn on the higher setting, you can like, I don't know. The higher is green is the highest. Blue is like mid. Blue is like a mid burn. But I like when you, yeah, if you, man, your eyes are like, I can tell your eyes are fucking watering. That got you glossy-eyed immediately, bro. Oh shit, that was a good hit. I can feel that hit.
Hey, Saber, after I'm done with this
Nice.
fight,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna need to explain that again because
Now you know your
mine's
settings.
doing the same thing.
What, your vape?
Yeah. But I'll let you
vape?
know. Yeah.
Yeah, you just push the button
yeah.
twice to unclog it and pull on it at the same time, and then push the button 3 times to change the setting. That's it. And then red is always your best setting. That's slow, and when you can burn your herbs slower or your medicine slower, the slower it burns, it gives it more time for the smoke to build. So then you can actually pull the smoke, and then that smoke's what's gonna get you high and make you feel good. The body high is the best. No, no, it's just sometimes. It just depends how, like, the vape is left. If it's, like, left sitting straight up, I always leave mine sitting, like, to the sky, you know? And if you leave it sit up, it won't clog as much, but if it falls over or something, sometimes it'll leak a little, like, because it's warm. It'll leak a little into there because it's, like, still warm, and then it'll dry. Like, if it gets cool in the air, it'll dry. And then that's when you have to, like, hit that setting double time, just, and then it'll burn it. Yeah. Or you could take a Q-tip. Yeah, you can always take a Q-tip too and just wet the end of it and just poke it down in there and clean it a little if you need to. But you don't have to do that usually. Doing what I taught you is good enough. Yeah, and just a heads up, I know you said you probably don't have flour, but if you do ever get flour, say like if a homie grows it and it's a weird random occurrence and you get some from them, and you have a bowl and you're gonna smoke it, don't put the lighter exactly on your weed, like on the herb itself, because you're burning all the stuff off. If you put the lighter close to the bowl, but like half an inch to a couple centimeters above it, you can Jedi light it. And you can light it off the heat of the flame, and you'll get a better hit. It'll taste better. You won't get like butane or flames. Yeah, I got you. I've smoked for several years, so I kind of have like a rhythm to it, and like how I'm like a connoisseur in how I do it. I don't just smoke. Like I do smoke, but like, you know, I do it a special way, and like it preserves and it hits harder, and like it's cool, you know. I've learned from some of the greatest masters. Can you do the Snoop Kit Kat? Or like a French inhale?
I know I can.
French inhale's harder because when you do it sometimes, as the smoke is going through, like from your mouth into your nose, it burns your nose sometimes. You know, especially if you're doing it with like a blunt or a joint, you're just like, oh man. Snoop is easier, you know, where you just like, you take a hit, but you don't inhale, keep it in your mouth, and then you just like pop your mouth open a little, like, and it'll just like pop this huge smoke like ball, and then you just, it just looks so cool. But it's cool if someone's next to you and they steal the smoke from you. It's cool, dude. I've had people like ex-girlfriends steal the smoke out of your mouth. It's just like a fun trick. It's cool. You know what's funny though? Even though I smoke, and I smoke a lot, I don't smoke during the day, like when I go to do things. Like I don't smoke and drive usually. I can smoke and drive, I just don't. But like, when younger kids always ask me, Kit Kat or Dragon, if they ask me, they're like, you know, should I start smoking or will you hook me up? No. I'm always like, no. I'm like, nah. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, like, first of all, I don't want to be like the person that if you get caught by your parents or you get in trouble, I'm the reason that you're in trouble, and like now I'm like this big, you know, now I'm the victim here and I'm being attacked by your parents. Like, I'm not trying to get involved in your life, first of all. Second of all, I never recommend people to smoke. It works for me because they're good friends. Because they're like good friends. I'll make friends at the gym. I used to go to the gym and I used to work out. I'm a very public person in the community, and I work at a UPS store, and I'm always around like kids in their 18s to 20s, or you know, early 20s, and like, you know, stuff like that. No, like not like kids, but like, well, no, like young adults and like kids that sometimes like 16 or 17, like if I work with them or something, you know, it's a very rare occurrence, but like I'm approachable. So sometimes, you know, they'll know that I smoke weed. I don't know, I guess my demeanor, because I don't wear any type of shirts that say weed or have anything really on there. But I am kind of got this whole hippie vibe about me, the way I dress, you know, and how I talk, you know. So like it's kind of obvious in a way, but so yeah, anyway, sometimes my friends, like when I was at the gym, that's where I meet a lot of young kids, is at the gym. I'll make friends sometimes, and yeah, after being friends for like a year or 6 months or something, they might start thinking about smoking, you know, especially after it became legal here, because that was recent. That was like within COVID time kind of thing, in the last 3 years kind of thing, you know. So people would ask me, they're like, Zach, will you like, what do you think about me smoking? I'm like, bro, I don't think you should smoke. And he's like, what do you mean? You smoke though. And I'm like, yeah, what I do doesn't mean that's like what you should do though. And I'm like, bro, let's compare this. I was like,
We're
you have
older.
a wife.
I'm older.
I was like, you have a wife, you have a good career, you're like heading towards getting a house. I was like, I don't have any of those things. I was like, bro, I'm a straight stoner. I was like, I fucked up. I hung out with my friends. I got an apartment. I thought I was building my life and moving forward in life, and I got fucked over left and right. And it took me like 8 years to learn that fuck everybody, stay with family, save your money, focus on you, make good decisions. If you're gonna smoke weed at home. You don't need to be at a party or with people. Like, be with, you know. I was like, it could fuck your life up. I'm like, I envy what you have, and I would never recommend to you to do something that I'm doing, because I feel like I could do things better. So that was my advice. Yeah, they could lose it. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong for sure. For me, I have ADHD, so it mellows me out. It brings me to the middle. You know what I mean? It grounds me. But other people, it might not do that. It might freak them out, like you said. Their heart might start racing, and like they might have a panic attack. That's real. That shit is real. Me too. Only a few times. I'm like, dude, this ain't even shrooms. What you tripping for? I'm like, dude, there's crazier shit. But to each their own. Different. Yeah. For sure. Absolutely. Because I... For me, alcohol is the gateway drug. You know, they just pass it off as they pass it off as something else and say it's something else. But for the most part, most people are drinking when they make other decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can at least kind of, you can drive sometimes on weed. Like, I don't recommend it, but I'm like, once you smoke enough, you can do anything. You can do anything. Like right now, if you guys wanted me to draw you something or do anything, I would excel at that, because I'm used to doing everything in my life while I'm baked. Except for at work, you know what I mean? I'm not really at work. So if I was at work, I'd be freaking out. Like, shit would be like vibrant colors, and like the counters would look kind of weird maybe, and I'd feel like I'm shorter than I really am, and like I would then none of the computers would work for me probably, because I'll tell you this, if you smoke in a new environment, sometimes you get higher than you normally would get high. If you go to a friend's house and smoke weed and you've never smoked there, sometimes you get higher than you've ever been, dude. And I've had that happen. That's a real thing. If you smoke in a comfortable environment, like in your house, and you always do that, you get to the spot where you're like really chill, and like you know the environment, you know the layout, you know what to expect, you know? But yeah, it's not always like that, you know? Anyways, I need to settle down. I'm getting all hyper.
Yeah, boy, no fucking death.
We actually did it. We killed kaalgrontiid.
Against the green dragon. Fuck you.
Nice job. You solo it?
Yes.
Nah, don't lie to me. You did?
Yes.
Bro, that's God tier. Good shit, man. Good job, my boy.
And I'm about
Hey, they're back.
I'm about to post it too. Well, nope.